this is not a drill.
Repeat, this is not a drill.
Is that all you got?
Let's begin.
Tonight's Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, full digital marketing agency. Improve your social media standings, boost your Google rankings, or get a website for yourself or your business. Contact them today at silverconnectionsmobile.com. Water purification products, pure water at your fingertips, fully licensed and insured. Get your products, service, and full installation. Shop today at waterpurificationproducts.com. My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind: to inspire you to get outdoors.
Pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh. I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome to Infantry Outdoors. Hey everybody, happy Friday going out to you and yours. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Friday night. Welcome to Infantry Outdoors Live. Good evening, Grant. Grant says, barely awake still. Well, brother, I'm glad to have you. Hope you didn't have too rough of a day, but it's good to see you. Hope you have an amazing weekend, bro. And as always, God bless you and your family. Happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We got a great show lined up for you. Tonight's going to kind of be just a get caught up, catch up kind of thing. Chill vibes, autumn vibes, as you guys can tell in the background. Got some big announcements coming up for you guys about the 29th. So make sure you guys mark your calendars for that. We got something to tell you about. But let me remind you that tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group and Water Purification Products. Check out their information down in the description box down below. And remember, with any business that we work, if you use promo code INFANTRY, you unlock additional savings with that business. So it helps to use our name because we work really hard to put up an upstanding reputation in the community. and offer good things to you guys. So I hope you guys are having an amazing fall so far. And I'm curious to know, Grant, why are you so tired, bro? What fall activity have you been getting into that you're so tired about? But remember to share out the live stream, hit that thumbs up button. It really does help the YouTube algorithm. And if you're not subscribed and you want to become part of the Infantry Outdoors family, well, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. Costs absolutely nothing to you at all. But you will be notified as long as you ring that bell each and every time we put out a new video, each and every time we post something, each and time we go live. You know, it's the best way to do it. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a thumbs up. You know, just support the program that way. And don't forget, you can always support our program via PayPal. Send donations to PayPal via paypal.me/Infantry Outdoors. And that's the way to do it. So, hope you guys have had a great week. We got Drink of the Week coming up here in just a sec. And my man BC and I are going to get into my bar over here and see what he's got going for us. Happy Oktoberfest to you guys. Sorry for those in Germany who aren't celebrating, but we're going to celebrate it here for you. We got a few more weeks left of Oktoberfest, and hope you guys have been enjoying this, the Drink of the Week. So what do you say, fam? Let's get into the bar. Let's go meet BC and see what we're drinking on tonight. So let's go.
And now, Drink of the Week with BC's Beer Reviews.
What's up, guys? It's another episode of Beer of the Week with your boy BC on Infantry Outdoors. And to keep up with what we've been doing, even though we took a break last week, we're still keeping up the Oktoberfest alive, even though that has been canceled in Germany this year because of the whole COVID situation. And this week we have Sam Adams Fest Beer. Now, this comes at you with a 5.8 APV and no IBUs to speak of. And you know what? I like Oktoberfest. I enjoy fest beers. I enjoy the lagers of them. And generally, when you talk Meiser's beers, when it comes to Oktoberfest beers, they're Oktoberfest beers. And these are kind of the same thing. They're slightly different. They're kind of lighter in color. And I'm going to show you that right now. And here we go. Yeah, see, here we go. Now, see, this here is almost maybe a Pilsner. Or, okay, I take that back. Lager-like color. And this is more of a golden color to me. This seems to be pretty well filtrated or filtered. The carbonation here seems to be nice. See, somewhere between the low to medium range carbonation, which is awesome. Almost, I don't know. It just looks good to me. And I'm getting some condensation on the cup. I didn't get no head. Now I've got a film on there, which I'm not going to try to do so many fingers worth of head on this because there ain't none because it's film. But this looks clean. This looks awesome. Carbonation looks right. And yep. Got that caramel notes going on in this. And this malt forward, kind of the malty barley going on here, like you would with a fest beer or Oktoberfest beer. Now, this one's kind of lighter, as you can tell. If you've ever had an Oktoberfest beer and then do one of these, the fest beers are going to be a lot lighter in color and a little bit lighter in taste. But they're still as awesome as the Oktoberfest beers. So I'm glad that we're still keeping the Oktoberfest tradition alive this year since it's not going on in Germany. And hey, what can I say other than DJ? What do you think?
I love Oktoberfest. I do. And this is one of the coolest bottles I have ever experienced in an Oktoberfest thus far. And the reason I'm going to say this to you, BC, is I want you to take note of the spelling. Let's see if I can get it in there. Of what they put on there. to make it more authentic. F-E-B-E, I think it's B-I-E-R. Feistier.
B-I-E-R. Yeah, like B-R. Yeah,
It's spelled
B-R.
German. It's spelled German, and I really like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
You're used to Oktoberfest, but everybody spells it either Oktoberfest or Oktober.
Yeah, like
Everybody's got their
okay.
own history, right? So it's nice to see fist beer on here. So I like what you put up there. It is lighter than our normal ones. I've been sitting in the backstage watching everything that BC is doing over here. The head, like you said, doesn't have a lot of head, so I'm assuming this is not a highly carbonated one. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would agree with that one. Yeah, that's why I was going on with the low to slightly medium carbonation rate on the beer here. Yeah, it's almost an ale, almost.
So that puts this at what then? What would this actually be then?
This one would be, I would say almost a lager, you know. I mean, going by the color, it'd say almost a lager-like color. So, I mean, I kind of misspoke with the Pilsners, but I mean, when you get your lagers and Pilsners, they're kind of generally based off of these beers, okay? Now, when you get the lighter color, I think the lager beers, this is what they're based off of. Now, if the Pilsners are darker, they're more based off of the Oktoberfest beers. But it's like they're all kind of based off of this in a way. But here in America, we kind of like ours a little bit more light and crisp as far as beers go. I mean, I'm not saying that this beer is heavy, but you know, they just, for some reason, some people in America just like it a little bit lighter.
Yeah, but they want to be able to drink more, not less.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
but
now,
me, I'd much rather drink a beer like this and have that full oomph taste to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, if you're going to have Oktoberfest, you might as well go with Oktoberfest beer.
Sure.
I like to think that I enjoy all styles of beer. I really do. I mean, it's a rare occasion for me to really down a beer or something that I'm reviewing on my show. And to be quite frank, I think there's been one episode that I've actually put down that I reviewed, but that's a different situation for a different day, and we'll get to that if we get to that. Yeah.
Well, BC, we've done the smell test. We've told them about the notes. We've showed through the looking glass.
Yep.
I think it's that time on Friday nights to ask the Infantry Outdoors family, guys, girls, and little squirrels, raise your glass, because it's time to salute you at home, on TV, on your phone. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Thank you for all of your support on both of our channels. Thank you for always, commenting, being here, and all that wonderful thing that makes you you. Have an amazing weekend. May God richly bless you and your families and all that you do. Happy Friday, everybody. BC ready. 3, 2, 1. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
The first thing I want to say is nothing jumps out at me, and I like that. There's not a kick in the mouth. There's no barley. There's no hot. It's there, but it's not predominant, and I enjoy that. Mm.
Yeah, it kind of goes down clean.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely refreshing.
I like it.
That's what I'm enjoying.
And the problem with that is I'm not going to be able to find this. That's the problem. I like it, and I'm not going to be able to get it.
These beers so special. I mean, that's what makes us enjoy these beers, because we don't have them often.
That's right. That's right. This is really good.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, hey, like I said, your Oktoberfest beers and your Fest beers, hey, last year I kind of messed up on the Oktoberfest, but I still did it anyway. But this one, I kind of got it right as far as timing goes. But you know what? All the Fest beers or Oktoberfest beers I did, or that we've did, Oh man, thank God that we've had these times having these beers and having these discussions. Because you know what? This beer is definitely awesome.
I will agree. I will definitely agree. And we have been working out of the Sam Adams I can't say it. Sweater
weather
box. That's the box we've been working. It's a 12-pack.
Okay, we've been working through the Sweater Weather Variety Pack by Samuel Adams.
Yep. And now they've all been good. My favorite so far is going to have to be that first one we did, the Oktoberfest. That one kind of spoiled me. Then we did the Lager. This week we're doing the Fest beer. And next week, if you guys want to join in with us, it'll be our last week on the Sam Adams box. It's going to be the Jacko. Now, I wanted to save this to the end to kind of push it closer towards Halloween, as close as we could get it, because a beer with a name like Jacko, I'm thinking jack-o'-lantern, I'm thinking, pumpkins and scarecrows. So that's what it's going to be next. If y'all could get it single, great. If you got to get the whole box, you're going to enjoy the whole box. At least I think you are. I know I have.
Yeah.
So.
I've got the two individually, the Jacko and the Oktoberfest ones. And again, I think the following week after the Jacko is going to be the Bell's Beers.
Bell's Beer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And if you guys at home watching have a drink that you would like BC and I for us to review, it does not have to be beer, doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be a festive holiday drink. It could be whatever you want. Write to us at infantryoutdoors.com, or you can check out BC's beer reviews on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook as well, right? Or you just Instagram?
And Twitter.
And Twitter. So there you go. So you can reach out to either one of us. Say, hey, I got an idea for your Friday night drink. Would love to see you guys try it. And then we can be drinking together. And that's what I kind of try to do with all of this, is get us all on the same page to enjoy something or not enjoy something together as a group. Have Mr. BC up here, give his expertise and knowledge on the drinks that we're having, especially the beers, and just have a good time. So, again, infantry at infantryoutdoors.com. Anything for the drink of the week. The holidays are coming up. I would love to hear what you guys have for the holidays. Again, it doesn't have to be beer. It doesn't have to be liquor. It can be milk and cookies for Santa. We just want to know. We want you to participate. So, Mr. BC, here it is that time where we put it on the big BC scale. What does Feist beer get for a rating from you? I'm going to tell you mine's an 8. I'm up there with this one.
Hold on. Let me double check before I give my answer.
I'm at an 8. I enjoy this one. It's a good beer, my friend.
You know what? I'm close to you on that one. I'm at 8.50.
8.50. Now, how come this one didn't have an IBU?
I didn't see the IBUs. I did a quick research on it, and I didn't see no IBUs, so I didn't put none in there.
It's not bitter. It's not bitter at all, guys. So,
no. I'd say it's probably under a 20 IBU. Probably more like under 15.
But this is really good.
Yeah, it is really good. So, I would say if I had to pair this with stuff, the Oktoberfests, I would pair them like with the more heartier stuff, like your bratwurst, your knotwurst, sauerkraut, pork chops, that type of thing. Now, this one, I don't know. I'd kind of lay off some of the heavier stuff, like your bratwurst, your knotwurst, and I would start going with, like, say, your fish or your seafood or maybe, pasta. I don't know. It depends on the pasta. But definitely with your seafood with this one.
I could definitely see that. Yep, I could taste that for sure. For sure. So there you guys go. It's been a great Oktoberfest, and we're only halfway through it. I hope you guys are enjoying all that we do inside of the Drink of the Week here on Infantry Outdoors. We do this every Friday night, of course, from 10 p.m. to you guys say when here on Infantry Outdoors on YouTube and Facebook Live. BC's our final thoughts on this lovely beer. Y'all got to try. If you don't have this, try it. Y'all got to get this and try it. If you're a beer person, give it a try. Here it is again. Sam Adams.
I mean, I've got to go with DJ on this one. If you are a beer person, you've got to experience some Oktoberfest beers or fest beers during Oktoberfest. I don't care who you are. It's a good thing to try at least once. And I'm talking, well, okay, several times, one time. But you know what I'm
Do it again. Do it again. Have another. Do it again.
I dare you. Do it again. I dare you. I double dare you. I double dog dare you. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting a little bit too excited there.
Hey, that's a good Oktoberfest time, man. Got to get excited.
I know I've been enjoying Oktoberfest. I know that.
It's a lot of fun. Now, it sucks that my home country did have to cancel it for this year, but I'm sure that you guys understand with things that are going on in the world. You know,
Yeah.
The best thing is the best for everybody, but you don't have to let that discourage you because you can participate in Oktoberfest every Friday night with us here inside of the Drink of the Week. So,
Or every Wednesday and Saturday on my channel during Oktoberfest.
I think our last Oktoberfest night that we do, we're going to have to make it a little lengthy because we're going to have to do some food with it. We got to have a food and beer night once before this wraps up.
Yeah.
You know,
Keeping
hard
that
work.
spirit alive this year with everything that's been going on for the last 2 years. So
Exactly.
we got to keep some sort of normalcy going around here in this world.
Yeah.
And
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Drink of the Week with myself and BC. And remember that if you've got a drink, write to us. Let us know about it. Infantry@infantryoutdoors.com or reach BC's beer review across all social media platforms. BC, before we run this week in this awesome beer, your final thoughts, my brother.
just everybody stay safe. Everybody enjoy what they're drinking. Drink responsibly. Don't do nothing stupid. And I plan to see you guys again next week for our next Oktoberfest beer. So,
And it'll be Jack.
I'll see you later.
And make sure you guys remember, Jacko is next week's drink. That way you're on page with us, you're set to jet, and that's what we're going to be sampling. So on behalf of myself and my partner in this drunken drink of the week thing we've put together, BC's Beer Review. Guys, have an amazing week. Check out BC's Beer Review, link down in the description below. Go on over, become family, and, make sure that you stay family here because we do this every Friday night. So one more time, BC, raise that glass. Everybody, raise your glass. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Thank you all for your continued support. Thank you for being here for our Drink of the Week here on Infantry Outdoors. We appreciate you. We hope that God richly blesses you and your family in all that you do. And may you have an amazing and happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. 1, 2, 3, cheers.
Cheers, clank.
All right.
Yeah.
So with that said, BC, I will see you same time, same station, right here on YouTube and Facebook Live next Friday.
This concludes another Drink of the Week with BC Beer Review. Channel link in the description box down below. Please drink responsibly. And now back to the show.
My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind, to inspire you to get outdoors.
Pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome to Infantry Outdoors.
Hey, you know when you have made a good intro when you're bobbing your head and enjoying it yourself. even after you made it. What's up, everybody? Welcome. If you're just tuning in, if you're just coming to the end to the program, please hit that thumbs up button. Remember, that's very important. Help that YouTube algorithm get us out there. We do this every Friday night from 10 p.m. till you guys say when. It's Infantry Outdoors Live, and I am the blind guy. The infantry, the big man, the Don, the man in the fine white suit, the blind sniper, all them different titles all rolled up into one man with high expectations from y'all. So, hope you're having a great Friday wherever you are around the world. Hike with Mike, big shout out to you, and big shout out going out to my man Mike from Challenging the Outdoors. Also, big shout out to Ricky from Challenging the Outdoors. Now, if you guys don't know, last week we had a camp out. We went live from the campground. Live from the campground. We had a good time, man. And Mike from Challenging the Outdoors came out, paid us a visit, hung out. We had some soup. We did some fishing. Didn't catch a damn thing but some mosquito bites. But we had an amazing time. Not to mention, it lined up future projects and things for the next few weeks to come. So big shout out going out to Mike from Challenging the Outdoors. And I got to show you something. I got a gift. Remember I tell you guys, if you have mounts or things like that around your house that you're really not using and you don't want, we would love to have it to put here in our home. And Mike brought me this awesome coyote skin. Look at this, guys. Make sure I got it in the front. I'm trying to peek around his butt to try to see if y'all can see it. I mean, this is amazing, man. And this forever, I'm going to make a little plaque to go with it. This forever is going to go on our wall, just like Flo the Bear. Okay? Flo the Bear is in my living room. This is Mike the Coyote. Y'all going to get named after what you send, all right? So just remember, you send me a pig, you're going to be so-and-so the pig. But Mike, thank you, bro. This is awesome. If you guys, you do want to send us stuff like this, our P.O. box is down below. Matter of fact, I think I have it on here that I could pull up here. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. Here you go. All right, so there's the P.O. box. Yeah, mounts, furs. If you guys really honestly, if you don't, and I understand what they mean to people. All right, I understand. So I'm not asking you to give your left testicle and send it to us. But if you have one it's collecting dust and you don't want it, and you're not doing anything with it, send it to us, man. It's gonna go in the living room. You guys know fall is here, so we're gonna start doing the living room stuff. Broadcasting from the living room more. Let me take that away now. And you guys will be able to see your stuff in the background.
Mike the Coyote.
Mike the Coyote. So if you have anything and you'd like to send it, please do. Please put a letter with it. We would like to know what name you would like it to go under, whether it be your channel name or in Mike's case, Mike, like Flow Rider. Hillbilly was the one that gave me the bear, so it's Flo the Bear. And Mike the Coyote. So again, anything that you guys would like to send, we would love to have it to put on the wall. And it does mean a lot to us, so that one day, maybe down the road, you could come here and collaborate with us and do a YouTube video, and you would have your piece on our wall. You know, that's just kind of my thing. But at the end of the day, like I said, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But if you want to, we would highly appreciate it. Thanks again, Mike. Really did make the weekend. Are you reading over there, producer? Or what are you?
Everyone's talking about. Hike with Mike said the Songhead Brewery also makes fresh ginger beer too.
Ooh, I love me some ginger beer. You know, the producer's over there. We're gonna fire her because everybody pitched a fit. Oh, infantry! You don't leave the producer a microphone. You cheap punk.
Hey,
I get her a microphone, and you know what she does? She leaves it way the hell off to the side. It's not even nowhere near her, and she expects y'all to hear the ambiance.
I have a loud enough mouth. I don't need the microphone.
Okay, well, hold on.
Close.
There. Now try again.
I'm good. I don't need the microphone that close. I have a big enough mouth.
No, but you do, because they got to be able to hear you read the comments. I got to be able to hear you read the comments.
Yeah. Mike says Flo's a super cool dude. He calls him the hat guy.
Oh, I love Flo, bro. Flo, that's family right there. Flo's like about an hour and change for me. And I wouldn't mind down for barbecue. I wouldn't mind driving by and just say hi. You know, that's the kind of guy Flo is. We are gonna get fish together one day. But Bob, how you doing, Meister man? Good to see you, brother. Happy Friday. Now I got something special for you guys. October 29th. Now this is not complete. This is a rough as hell. Don't butcher me, people, because I'll be hella pissed. But this is not done. October 29th, we are doing our second annual costume contest, Halloween costume contest.
Good evening, Scott Swift.
Hey Scott, how you doing, buddy? 4 prizes. Well, not cash prizes. You're going to be gift card prizes. That way it'll be easier to send out to you guys. So check this out. All right, it's going to get even better. The ad is going to get even better, but I put this together real quick for tonight. So check it out. Let me know what you think.
Join us Friday, October 29th, starting at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Live. Join me, the Crypt Keeper, Infantry Outdoors, and Mayhem Studios for the second annual Halloween costume contest. Wear your scariest. Wear your sexiest. Wear your creepiest costume for your chance to win prizes in our costume contest. That's Friday, October 29th, starting at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Dead. This is one live stream you'll die if you miss. Join me, the Crypt Keeper, won't you?
There you go, guys. So 29th, be here in your costumes. What we're going to do is what we did last year is we're going to drop the link. We're going to bring people up one at a time. We're going to have the judges look at you. We're going to have off camera, well, the producer will be one of the judges, and we may have an additional judge from Mayhem Studios. So 29th, guys, get your costumes together, get ready. BC, he's going to be in costume. I'm going to be in costume. It's going to be a lot of fun like it was last year. So when you guys see this, we need your help. Share it out. We want more people to participate than they did last year. Obviously, with the whole world shutdown thing, last year was a real godsend for some people. So I want to be able to bring that back this year, and let's make it even bigger than last year. We're going to do prizes for first, second, and third like we did last year. So like the thing said, put on your scariest, your sexiest, your spookiest, whatever the hell you want to put it on and come on here on the 29th. But as you guys see it floating around, me and Mayhem Studios, we're going to start posting little commercials and things like that. We would really appreciate the love if you guys shared it out because, as smaller channels, we don't get the exposure from YouTube and from the other platforms like we should because we're smaller channels. So we would love for this to be a big yearly event and let it grow every year. This is our second year doing it, and I know you guys can help it be a big success. So October 29th, mark your calendars. We're starting at 9 p.m. because I know some folks say, Infantry, you're too late for me, I sleep. I know, look, I got kids. All right, try to live stream with 2 kids screaming and yelling. I'll probably let them come in and show you their Halloween costumes because I know they're excited about that. I already sent pictures to people today.
Mike says he loved the sneak peek costumes earlier.
Yeah. Oh, tell you about Mayhem?
No, challenging the outdoors.
Oh, yeah. You know what happened, Mike? Funny story, dude. I love you to death, but I meant to send it to Tactical Technician, the Mayhem Studios, and you're both Mike. So I sent it to the wrong Mike. So you got a sneak peek at the boy's costume.
But that's okay.
But it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I was sending it to Mayhem because I was like, dude, if you want to use these for promo photos and things, go ahead, man, because he's in a hazmat suit. So
yeah, no, our boys picked out their costumes today.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah. So how's everybody's fall going so far?
Hello,
Coyote.
Joe Morgan,
my brother.
Joe Morgan's here.
Joe Morgan, how are you, sir? Good to see you. How's everybody's fall going so far? What have you guys been up to? What's been happening?
Joy's here.
Joy, good to see you, my dear. I was getting set up while you were live streaming. That's why I didn't pop in. But it is good to see you guys. Make sure, please,
Mike says, well,
hit the
haha,
thumbs
well,
up.
I'm lucky then.
Hit the thumbs up button for us. Hit the thumbs up button. Joe and Joy, as you guys have just come in, mark your calendar. On October 29th will be the second annual Halloween costume contest. We're giving away prizes for first, second. I can't talk tonight. First, second, and third are going to get prizes. And we're talking about good prizes. So y'all are going to want to put your Halloween costumes on. It's the Friday before Halloween. Be here. We're going to do like we did last year. We'll drop the link. Everybody can click the link. We'll bring you up one at a time. And we'll spend a little bit of time with you in your creation. And the judges will get a chance to mark you down. And yeah, at the end of the night, we'll determine a winner. Now, remember, winners don't have to be here at the end. You can always reach out to me later. You can watch in the replay and see if you won or not. So I do understand I do a late live stream. But family, y'all do have to understand I have children. So on the other, everything works out.
But we're going to have fun.
We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Hey, we got 10 people in the chat. Hot dog. I'm very, very happy for that. But 29th, mark your calendar, please, please, please. Fall activities. What's everybody been getting into? Are you getting ready for hunting season? Are you getting ready? Are you guys planting anything? I know that might sound
running
crazy.
Through corn mazes somewhere.
Yeah, are you doing the corn maze thing like we're doing? Tomorrow's a Scarecrow Festival. I hope to bring that to you guys if it's interesting enough to make a video out of. Also, challenging the outdoors. We want to give a big round of applause to Mike. He's offering to take me on a deer hunt. Thank you, brother. Everybody in this chat, if you've been following me.
Good evening, Pond and Garden Sanctuary.
Pond and Garden Sanctuary.
Yes, a new viewer.
I need to hang out with you. We need to talk because I was just about talking about fall planting. All right, so we're going to get back to that. Remember, Pond, don't go nowhere. I want to talk planting with you because I did some planting and we're doing gardening here. And I'll tell you where I'm at in a minute. But yeah, challenging the outdoors, guys. If you follow this channel for a long time, y'all know I've been on a mission to try to go on a hunt.
To interrupt, but Mike, I must say I love the skit. It was great.
Oh yeah, y'all ain't seen
hilarious.
the skit. Oh my god, Mike he's a mod, right?
Yes, he is.
Mike, put that link for that freaking police video.
Your skit, the last video
don't even tell him it's a skit. Just put the police video up there, or you getting pulled over by the cops.
Yes,
it was great.
Please.
Put the link up there, Mike. Please, 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 please. So like I was saying, Mike offered to take me on a deer hunt, which you guys all know that's amazing in itself to be offered the opportunity. So thank you, Mike. We will be filming. I don't know how many days I'll be able to get out there. Hoping for 2 back-to-back is what we're going to shoot for because the wife has to work. So I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to get out there. And whether we get it or we don't, when God wants me to have it, I'll have it. But thank you for the opportunity. So guys, look forward to that. Check out Challenging the Outdoors. He's on a mission to 3K. Did you make 3K yet? Did you hit that number tonight? Because I think he was only like 4 away. So if you guys aren't subscribed to him, jump over, show him some love. Awesome dude. Him and Ricky. And check out the video too. That's another thing. But
the video's hilarious.
Let's get into fall activities. I've been doing some gardening. I love to garden. Something I haven't brought to the channel yet, but I plan to this year is gardening. And we have really extended our gardening within this year, moving up here. I mean, imagine I come from a city where I have a back patio on an apartment, and that's pretty much it. To now I have basically a good part of 20 acres. I can't plant in it because it's not my property. So I am container growing everything. And everything that I container grow is a new experiment for me. Like this year, we tried cucumbers for the first time in the 5-gallon buckets. And I put trellises on the 5-gallon round baskets so that they could grow. And I find that I think we got like 3 cucumbers off of 4 or 5 trees. 4 or 5 buckets.
Successful.
Not very successful. I don't know if it's something I did wrong. I don't know if it's there. Anyways, long story short, I could get them to turn green and beautiful, and in a few days they'd yellow and die off, and then they turn green and beautiful, and then they yellow and die off. And I have a very consistent watering schedule. I don't overwater. I live in North Florida, which we're still in the upper 80s every day. So it's still hot. I'm still germinating seeds outside, which that's another fun thing. I got me. One of the things we're doing very well with, and I always have done well with, is peppers. Peppers, any kind of peppers. So we've got bell peppers. We have cayenne peppers. That's what we started the year with. And they've done very well. I have almost an entire gallon freezer size bag full of cayenne peppers, which I'm going to take all of my peppers at the end of the year and make a hot sauce. And it's going to be like the Infantry's Harvest Blend hot sauce. So my few close friends and family members, I'll be getting that out to you guys when I make it, and to see how much of it I'm going to have. So that's the plan for that. Now we also have bell peppers. Bell peppers are doing great. I just took one off today. I have like 3 on one tree, 4 on another tree. Now all of this I started this year, late into this year. We also have an eggplant. We have 2 eggplants. We have a regular eggplant that's probably like 6 feet tall, but ain't bared one eggplant.
No, it did, and it snapped.
And it fell over and broke the damn eggplant.
Yeah.
So I topped it where it broke. It grew back. Now it's freaking 5-6 feet tall, but the stalk is a hell of a lot bigger. And I have it staked. So we have that, and then we have a mini eggplant in the front, which I don't know what the hell we're supposed to do with mini eggplants.
Like roast them like Brussels
sprouts.
So
it's some, like I said, this is all new to some of this is new to us. But yeah, we have the mini eggplant. As we progressed, we've got banana peppers, which my son wanted to get because he loves banana peppers. Jalapeno peppers, we started one of those. I'm going to do a few more of those. We have just recently got some lettuce. We got different varieties of lettuce. We got iceberg lettuce. We've got romaine lettuce. We have red romaine lettuce. And we just bought a salad blend in a bucket, basically. It's like 3 varieties of lettuce. I also started from seed. I'm trying to start I actually successfully started. Let me repeat that. I successfully started a bunch of rainbow bell peppers,
mulata
peppers,
Bolivian
peppers, Carolina Reaper pepper, and rainbow habanero peppers.
Yes.
So it's going to be an interesting year. Plus, I have my herbs like my sweet basil, my oregano.
Says Scott makes a killer green chili.
Really? We're gonna have to get together, Miss Joy.
Scott makes the killer green chili.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to get that through Joy because Scott ain't gonna give up that recipe. But yeah. So this year, like I said, I'm excited for the Reaper.
Miss Joy wants to grow Anaheim this year.
Anaheim.
The Anaheim peppers.
Oh, the Anaheim peppers. I just recently got the mulatas, the Bolivian rainbows, the Reaper. What else did we get? The rainbow bells.
The rainbow bell peppers.
And the rainbow habaneros are my 5 newest that I've acquired. And I just started them 2 weeks ago, and I've already got sprouts.
Oh, and the garlic and the romaine.
Oh, yeah, garlic and romaine, and I'm starting them hydroponically until they grow roots, and then I'm going to plant them. And what I'm going to do with my garlic is I'm going to make basically a shadow box, a long shadow box. It's about yay deep, I would say, 8 to 12 inches deep by, 6 inches wide by probably like 10 feet long. And that's going to be nothing but garlic all the way down that sucker. And I've already started sprouting the bulb, which is pretty cool. And then the other thing that we did, because we have a turtle and we have a lizard that eat romaine and stuff. So I have to buy romaine. And I learned this neat trick on YouTube that if you buy romaine lettuce from a store, and you cut about that far, you have the stalk and the leaves. If you cut about that far, I would say about 3-4 inches from the stalk, and set that in some water, it'll start growing again. And sure as hell, I got 2 of them growing outside that are like, in a day, you probably have an inch or more of growth. It's amazing. Now, I could continue to grow it in the water, but I'm going to plant it traditionally once I see roots. So, fall gardening, man. I got carrots. I'm going to get me a big ass plastic bucket, like you would pack your stuff in for wintertime, that are the big deep buckets. I'm going to do carrots in the buckets. I got onions I'm going to do in the buckets. Springtime, I'm going to do potatoes. I'm looking forward to doing the potatoes. So a lot of cool things are coming up, man. In fall, we just harvested pumpkin seeds today. I'm letting them dry overnight. Tomorrow, I'm going when my son gets, when we get up, or home or whatever, we're going to season them and put them in the oven and roast them and have roasted pumpkin seeds. The cayenne peppers. I've learned to take the cayenne peppers. Everything we're taking seeds. We're keeping seeds of everything that's mature. So down the road, I have plenty of seeds for future generations to come. The cayenne peppers, I've even started taking and putting them in the dehydrator and making cayenne pepper and
Crushed red pepper
flake when I leave the seeds in there. I started growing ginger. I have some ginger going. We've got cilantro, oregano, basil, parsley, all in containers, guys. Everything in a bucket. Everything is in a bucket. Because I learned as a renter a long time ago that if you invest and put your time and effort into the landlord's property, when you're no longer there, you've just lost your time and your money. I mean, just in dirt, I've got a couple $100 in dirt, So being able to pick it up and take it with me is a good thing, at least in my opinion. And it also allows me to control the environment better than putting it in the dirt.
And we've been canning now too.
Oh yeah, canning. I mean, I've always been doing this, but now that we're up here, I have more opportunity to do it. I made cowboy candy and I canned that. That's a video that's going to be coming out. I made apple butter. I made jelly or jam, I should say. I don't make jelly. I make jam. So yeah, fall's really been like I said, really been celebrating the harvest. Really been celebrating the gifts that God has given us, and that's pretty much our fall activities. We've been trying to do a little
cutting
fishing.
out the grocery store
and cutting. If you guys have been in the damn grocery store and seen the price of one bell pepper, it's ridiculous. One bell pepper will grow you a shit ton of bell peppers. So think about that. And it's not hard. It's really not hard. And we have strawberries too. We got strawberries.
We have like two. The strawberries are hit and miss.
We got strawberries, blueberries, and blackberries.
Yes.
Which they're, I think, going on their second or third year.
I think second year.
Maybe. Year. I don't remember what it was when we bought them at. Now the strawberries, we haven't really gotten a whole hell of a lot off of, but I'm wondering if we have the June bearing strawberries that only bear for like June to July, and then that's it. Because we didn't get hardly anything off our strawberry plant. Maybe like 4 or 5 strawberries.
And it survived a pretty...
Yeah, it kicked ass over the winter. It survived on its own in the cold snaps. Came back lush. I mean, I've got a tomato basket on it. It's all the way up the damn tomato basket. But we'll see what this year has, And that's another thing that I'm learning is that I didn't know that some of these things don't give you anything in your first year. That a lot of these things give you in the second and third year. Where what you get in the first year is nothing compared to what's coming in the next year or the following year. So, fortunately, I'm in a situation and in an environment in North Florida where I don't have to overwinter my plants. And again, having them in buckets, I can bring them in the house. The other thing is, in North Florida, we don't really get that much cold, at least cold by plant standards. So, I don't have to worry too much about them being outside.
Pond and Garden says water every 2 days. Check soil, light water.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Every 2. I do Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. No, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. And then I skip the weekend, that part. I let them sit. And then I go again Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday.
And you water in the evenings.
And I water in the evenings, not in the mornings. I water like, when the sun is low, 6 o'clock. Before dinner time, I'll go out and I'll give everybody a once over. That way that water stays there and it's nice and cool overnight and everybody's happy. Another thing that I found that I've always known this from my grandmother, but folks, use cow poop. Use cow poop in your fertilizer or as your fertilizer, one of your fertilizers. And then fertilizing in buckets is very important because after a heavy rain, your buckets are basically washed out of nutrients. So you have to put that back in. what I do, I use, and you're probably gonna like, Pond is probably gonna laugh at me or drop a comment here. I use Miracle Grow that hooks to the water hose on Sundays, and I use it across the board. And I get the one that is for vegetables and fruit-bearing plants. You have to be specific, okay? Now, everybody gets that, and it's not a lot, okay? It's everybody gets a little bit. Now, that's just a standard. Now, I just started recently giving my berry plants a different kind of fertilizer, an additional different kind of fertilizer. They get the, what is it now, azalea fertilizer? What do we pick up today?
Azalea?
Yeah, the azalea fertilizer.
Camellia.
Because they need basically
Rhododendron.
They're a higher acidic plant than the other ones, so they need a different fertilizer. So I got that today.
The azalea, camellia, rhododendron food.
And since I've started doing,
that's the mouthful I couldn't say.
Yeah, I'm telling you. If since I started doing seeds and planting from
Joy
seeds.
says Epsom salt ?
For what?
I don't know.
I want to know Epsom. What is the Epsom salt, Joy ? Be a little bit more specific on that one. I went today and I got, because I'm doing seeds now, especially pepper seeds. I went and I got bone meal, and I'm going to go pick up tomorrow blood meal. So when I take the seedlings out of the seed packet, the seed growing container thing, you squish and it comes out, and I put it into his new pot that he's going to live in, I want to put some bone meal and I want to put some blood meal in there, and then put him in there and close the hole around him, and also mix it somewhat into the fertilizer and into the soil as best you can as well. This I've noticed really does help give the plant a better start, and gives it a great takeoff. So these are just things I've learned watching you guys on YouTube, believe it or not, and trying, and just, will this grow in a bucket? No? Okay. Well, we won't do that next year. Will this grow in a bucket? Okay. We'll do that next year.
Joy says that any fruit-bearing plant needs Epsom salt.
Like, you're talking about this stuff I use for my feet.
Like, sprinkle it on or mix it into
into water? Or what are you talking about? And be specific, too, because
how would we
when you're saying
apply that
when
to
you're
the
saying
plant?
Epsom salt, Joy, are you talking about, like, the stuff I buy for my feet? Regular Epsom soaking salts.
Yeah.
Because that's, I'm blown away.
It would save us like $100
in freaking fertilizer
and all this stuff we just spent.
Well, no, because honestly, it wasn't bad. It's like $8 or $9 for the blood meal, $8 or $9 for the bone meal. I think the rhododendron one was like the most expensive, was like $10 or $11. But that's because the berries need that acidic fertilizer. It's a different type of fertilizer.
She said just Epsom salt. Yes, sir.
Okay. And what do I do with it, Miss Joy? Do I put it in water and dilute
it
and then water with it? Or do I sprinkle around I forget what they call it. No, not the root system. The drip edge. Do I sprinkle around the drip edge and let it wash in like a fertilizer? What do you recommend? And how much do I use per berry plant? That's going to be the next question. Because with the fertilizer, the rhododendron stuff I used today, it was 1 cup per up to a 3-inch diameter trunk.
Pond and Garden says water overnight or early morning.
Yeah, well, I live in Florida, Pond, and the problem with that watering in the morning thing is it gets hot, and I don't want to burn the plants. So I water them. I figure I water them at night, mostly because it'll stay moist longer than I would if I watered.
And there's less chance of getting a leaf scald and everything.
Yeah,
else.
Yeah, I don't want to burn my plants.
No, just sprinkle about 1 cup per ant. Or per plant, excuse me.
Okay, so just like the other now, should I use that in addition to the fertilizer, or as just that as the fertilizer? Maybe Miss Joy can help me with my nasty cucumbers that I got going back there that I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong.
Those cucumbers are like a lost cause.
But now, and the other thing that I will tell you that I use all the time is across the board, I use it with everybody, is black cow poo.
She says, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, is what? You use it as what? Instead of or in addition to?
She didn't say.
And that's what I'm asking, because she said yes, sir. But I need to know which way. Don't use the stuff I bought and use Epsom salts, or use Epsom salts with the stuff I bought. Because it makes sense that the salt...
Joy says that cucumbers love Epsom salt.
Really?
Does adding the Epsom salt to anything change the flavor of it, or is it just for the growing process?
It's for the pH value. Because that's what I was just going to talk about, is the Epsom salts are basically going to alter the
She
pH.
says in addition to.
Okay, in addition to. Yeah, it's going to alter...
So I guess we're going to Walmart tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to... but you have to use straight Epsom. You can't use like the stuff that we use with Dr. Teal's relaxing, calming Epsom salt.
Well,
crap.
they have... they have regular Epsom salt.
Yeah, that's what we got to get, regular stuff. But, yeah, my cucumbers, I don't know what the hell I did. I really don't.
It might have been just a number of things.
It could have been a series of unfortunate events.
I mean, we did have a few good ones that came out really good and they tasted great.
But it just blows my mind how it would get big, vibrant, and green and be that way for like a couple days and then yellow and just die off.
And we think one killed the other when it like grew in over to the other
one got so big. Now I have them spaced apart to where you can walk between each bucket, okay? And this sucker grew across to the other bucket. And then all of a sudden, this bucket started dying. And this bucket I was like, screw it. If you want to take over the whole bucket, take over the whole bucket. I don't care.
Scott says your bathroom stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes, the bathroom stuff.
Yeah, we know.
No, we have lavender.
I have different
Epsom salt soaks.
Yeah, I use that for my feet, dude, because ain't nothing better than an old school hot tub of Epsom water and your feet soaking. But nowadays they have Dr. Teal's, and he has like the marijuana one,
the hemp sativa one,
the hemp sativa
the
one,
lavender one, the
eucalyptus
one.
Right, there's a soothing, calming one that
coconut
I like.
Oil one.
There's a coconut oil for your skin. I mean, brother, it ain't just Epsom salts no more. All right, like the smell. It smells so wonderful.
Scott says it sounds like they got too much water.
That's what I'm thinking. But I mean, they're in a bucket and I water every other day.
When cucumbers get yellow, add Epsom salt and sand. Play yard sand, Joy? What kind of sand?
Well, our whole yard is sand.
Like sugar sand.
That's why I don't bury anything or put anything in my yard, because we live on an old riverbed. It's all sugar sand. Now, my carrots, I am going to mix the sugar sand in with the soil to help with drainage for the carrots. I've heard that to be very well. And I'm just using straight up potting soil. I'm not using anything fancy, nothing different. Shit you get at Home Depot, Miracle Grow Gardens potting soil.
She says yes, play yard.
Okay, yeah. So sugar sand, basically. Which our whole yard is full of it. So we got plenty of it. But yeah, with the carrots, I'm going to do that to help with the drainage. But the cucumbers, I really didn't think they were getting that much water to where it affected them that much. I actually thought it was the opposite way, that they weren't getting enough water, and that's what was killing them. But I don't know. We have new ones starting at the bottom, and I'm just gonna let everything go and see what happens. Everything is like a science experiment to me. Which, by the way, do you ever turn off that food dehydrator?
No.
Go turn it off. That pepper's got to be like this big. Does anybody know? I'm trying an experiment. I took a sweet banana pepper, a ripe sweet banana pepper, just one, about this big, that big around, and I sliced it down the middle. I took all the seeds out, and I put it in the dehydrator. Well, here's what I want to know. If I turn that, like I do my cayenne peppers, into pepper powder, what kind of pepper powder would I be making with the sweet banana pepper? Would it be a sweet banana pepper powder? I don't know, but I'm curious. And how does it taste? Because my cayennes as cayenne pepper powder came out perfect. As red pepper flake came out perfect. So I'm curious to know. I don't know why you couldn't do this with any pepper. Sweet banana pepper, what are we going to cut? Is it sweet banana pepper powder? That's a whole mouthful there. Sweet banana pepper powder.
Scott says water every 3 days.
Okay.
And Pond and Garden says yes, yard sand.
Yeah.
Joy says very
mild banana powder.
Very mild banana powder. Okay.
So, like, the one girl was taking all of her stuff and just making it a powder and using it on everything as a
Your
seasoning.
microphone's not in front of you.
I know. I was being comfortable. The one girl we watched where she was turning all of her stuff into seasoning and just making it powder and preserving it, that's
Right.
essentially what you can do with anything. So making the banana powder would just, like Joy said, turn into a very mild banana pepper powder flavoring when she put it in any
so
foods.
it would work, and that was what my science experiment was all about. Was, can I turn this into a powder that when we will, and I mean, obviously you can, but what is this one going to taste like? Like bell pepper. If I made bell pepper powder, excuse me, I have never seen bell pepper powder sold anywhere. Not at the stores. So, what would you get if you dehydrated bell pepper and put it through a spice grinder and made pepper powder?
Joy says yes.
I mean, I'm on a roll with it. I have the right idea. And as somebody who's never done this before, I think I'm doing pretty good. I've always had, my wife will tell you, I've always had a green thumb. I've always been able to grow stuff, and grow it very well. But trying new things like the lettuce we're trying now.
Joy says it loses its flavor.
So when you say loses its flavor, well, obviously because it's in a dehydrating process, it loses most of it. Because other than your spicy peppers, a basic pepper, a bell pepper, is basically water.
Scott says same as all. Take it easy.
But would it be bell pepper powder? Like you would put it in your mouth and you would taste, like if I put cayenne pepper or reaper powder or jalapeno powder on my tongue and taste
Joy
it.
says when dried.
When dried. Am I going to taste the same with a bell pepper or a banana
Joy
pepper?
says freeze bell peppers. No,
I do. I'm freezing all of my extra peppers, and like I said, once I'm done for this year,
Scott says
I'm going to
yes.
make a sauce.
Scott says yes.
Scott says yes. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Oh, losing it. But let me remind you guys real quick of October 29th is our second annual costume contest here on Infantry Outdoors. Let me go ahead and shut my mouth and just let this thing do all the talking.
Scott says no, you won't.
No, I won't. No. Well, hang on, Scott. We're going to come back to that. I want you guys to check this out.
Join us Friday, October 29th, starting at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Live. Join me, the Crypt Keeper, Infantry Outdoors, and Mayhem Studios for the second annual Halloween costume contest. Wear your scariest. Wear your sexiest. Wear your creepiest costume for your chance to win prizes in our costume contest. That's Friday, October 29th, starting at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Dead. This is one live stream you'll die if you miss. Join me, the Crypt Keeper. Won't you?
That's right. Mark your calendars. 29th. We are coming live at 9 p.m. We're going to do a little hour earlier. so we can get the costume contest started off. Wear your costume. I'm going to drop a link, and you guys click the link. You come up, we see your costume. The judges will make their decisions, and at the end of the night, somebody first, second, and third place are going to walk away with some great prizes. So I hope you guys can make it, and myself and Mayhem Studios are putting it together again this year. I hope you guys, when you see it across social media, please share it out. We do want to make this event bigger each year. Last year, we had about 10 contestants. This year, we would love to double that, maybe even triple that. So I'll be putting the new commercial out. This is just a rough draft of the commercial. So the new commercial I'll be putting out hopefully tomorrow night. When you guys see it, please share the hell out of it. We would love to have a whole bunch of people here with us on the 29th celebrating Halloween here on YouTube and Facebook Live. So it'll be a lot of fun. With that said, what else we got to talk about? Don't really know what we got to talk about. Anybody else want to talk about their fall activities?
Pond and Garden says powder pepper, there is no taste.
Powdered pepper, there's no taste. But, okay, so
basically it's a waste of time. The only way to process it and keep a pepper is to freeze it.
Now, but you got to be specific on that, because if I do this to cayenne pepper, it comes out. If I do it to jalapeno
maybe
pepper,
a spicier pepper,
is it
but not
only
a sweeter pepper.
That's what I was going to ask. Is it only the spicier varieties that you can make pepper powder out of?
Or is the most beneficial to make the powder out of?
Because again, I'm just experimenting. I'm just a guy with a dehydrator, and I had one freaking banana pepper, and I'm like, what the hell? Let's see. And that's what I tried it out. Because, I mean, the cayenne pepper and, like I said, the red pepper flake came out awesome. I actually need to make some more cayenne because
Scott says sweet peppers lose flavor. Hot peppers kept the flavor unless you add vinegar.
Okay, gotcha. So unless you pickle sweet peppers, you're gonna lose the flavor of them. Basically, is what that essentially comes to. Which I love pickle peppers. Oh, hey, go get me that jar. I gotta show them the candy at candy. I'm so proud of this. There's a jar in the fridge. I gotta show him. I'm so proud. No, I opened another jar.
Oh.
I already ate one jar of it. It's so good. Candy, cowboy candy. If y'all don't know what cowboy candy is, let me tell you something. I didn't know what it was either until I made it. And then when I made it, it's so stupidly simple. But you got to be careful because you really are dealing with freaking magma. But yeah, it's really simple, man. I did it with a 5-pound recipe of jalapenos, and I bought them all from the store, and we ended up with like 5 half-pint jars of cowboy candies, like a little less than 5, a little bit less than 5. So I gotta show y'all this. Anybody in here ever had cowboy candy? Comment below. If you like jalapenos, right? If you're a pepper person, this is like awesome because it's the pepper that you like, but sweet.
Joy says cowboy candy's awesome.
Oh hell, I did too good of a job. There you see, look, I canned it myself. I hold the lid so it don't fall off. Yeah,
Scott says we did last year.
Put a sticker. That's what it looks like in a jar. Hold on, there you go. This camera really don't do it justice. All right, so so good. Here you go, guys. Cowboy candy. It's candied jalapenos with sugar, lots of sugar, apple cider vinegar, turmeric. I use like 5-6 cloves of garlic in here. She didn't bring me a damn fork. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
How you gonna not bring me a fork? I remember it's so good. But the trick of it is, and the hardest part of making it isn't even making it. It's waiting 4 weeks after you've made it and canned it to open it and eat it. That's the hard part. Because making it
says fancy jars. Laugh out loud.
Fancy jars. What? Oh, let me tell you something. Fancy jars, my ass. This is what I could find. Only thing I could find on the internet.
Mission to find jars.
I had to order this shit on the internet, bro. Jars, you can't find jars.
Oh, I almost bought some the other day. I found some at the store, and I was really close to buying
Where
some.
I live, for some reason, you can't buy jars for save your damn
No.
life.
There's a mason jar shortage.
And I was curious to know, is it because it's harvest time? Maybe. Does it have to do with the world crisis? Maybe. But damn, dude, I used to be able to buy.
No, Walmart, Scott, did not have anything on the shelves. No ball.
Let me tell you something.
No Walmart brand.
Ready
we
for
had
this?
to go
Scott,
to Publix.
we went to Walmart, Harvey's,
Walmart.
another Walmart,
Tractor Supply.
Tractor Supply. Finally found 4 cases, only 4 cases at Publix. Snatched them up. But that was only one size. Then I needed it that was the bigger size, the pint jars. That's what I made my jam in. I wanted these half pinters for the cowboy candy, right? I had to go online and order 2 cases of these online and have them shipped to the house.
Scott says shortage of sand.
Short of sand.
Yes, because they make the glass out of sand.
Hey, listen, you need sand, brother? I'll send it to you. You cover postage. I got my whole yard is sand. It's white sugar sand as far as I can see.
Joy says it's crazy, but here in Texas, we have canning jars and flippin' ammo.
See, and I ain't got no
we
ammo.
We ain't got ammo either. Our ammo, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, like I got to go to the range next week to sight my rifle in for hunting season, to go on this trip with Mike from Challenging the Outdoors. And I'm saying to myself, dude, I hope to hell.
I don't know if we have an Ace Hardware here, Coyote.
I hope to hell I can put this on paper quick, because it damn rounds, man. Every time I pull a trigger, I'm going to get mad.
I got plenty.
Yeah,
well, you can always ship some our way, Scott. We'll be more than happy to
you can send it to me.
Them.
Just tell them you're sending me brownies.
No, not the ammo. The cans. The jars.
Yeah, the jar. You can send ammo or jars.
Yeah, we'll take them all.
We'll take whatever we can
Put the ammo in the jars and send them jars that way.
Yeah, but make sure, guys, October 29th, mark your calendar, October 29th, get your costumes, share it out when you see it across social media, please. I do ask that of you guys. As a smaller YouTube channel, we don't get the exposure that we should. So we rely heavily on you guys to share it out. So when you see it, myself and Mayhem Studios will be sharing it across all our platforms. But come and have a good time, man. Come and have a really good time. It's going to be a lot of fun like it was last year.
We had dinosaurs. We had Santa.
Yeah, man. The Crypt Keeper is going to be hosting tonight.
We had all kinds of crazy
I'm not even going to be here.
Coming through.
So it's going to be a really fun night. If you guys were here last year, you know.
Hi, Ann Ramsey. We miss you.
Hey, my love. And October 29th, we're doing a big Halloween costume contest here on the platform.
Yes, definitely, Scott. We'll talk. We'll be in touch.
So make sure you get in a costume. You come up here, you might win yourself some cash and prizes, But we miss you, Ann. You need to come up to North Florida and pay a visit on the countryside.
You won't want to go back home.
You won't want to go back. But yeah, thank you guys a lot for the help. I'm actually going to try the Epsom salts thing in my berry plants. Now that I have the actual right fertilizer, I think the other berry plant is going to do a lot better, because I have 2 different varieties. When I bought them from a berry farm, and the guy's like, you got to buy this breed and this breed so they can cross-pollinate each other and make you berries. So I said, okay, so I got 2 of each. Well, one was doing phenomenal, and then the other one was doing okay. He was coming. Then these stupid caterpillars got a hold of them, and I took all my leaves off. Now this one's coming back nice. This one, not so much. So, I gave him some cow poo. That helped out a lot. But now I gave him some of this stuff that's meant for them. And then we're going to see how that does. I just gave it to him today. So, but now the raspberry bush, that sucker,
blackberry.
Or the blackberry bush. I'm sorry, the blackberry tree. I've already had to put a big tree into the ground as a stake, and I've twisted and wrapped him around the tree because he's already like 5 feet tall.
Joy says peaches, apples, and berries love Epsom.
Okay. Peaches, apples, and berries. Now, that includes all berries. So strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, any berries at all.
Thank you for joining us, Nailed It Outdoors from Virginia.
Hey, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the live stream. Hope you consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up button. And please join us October 29th for our Halloween costume contest. Your chance to win cash and prizes right here on YouTube and Facebook Live. We'll be kicking it off at 9 p.m. that night. We always go live at 10 p.m. on Fridays, every Friday from 10 p.m. But on that day, we're going to go 9. That way, folks can come in a little bit early. So mark your calendar. October 29th, the Halloween costume contest right here. All you got to do is we're going to provide the link. You click the link in the chat. You come up. We look at you. We see your costume. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. And then we'll judge on you. And at the end of the night, we'll pick a first, second, and third place winner. And we'll give them, award them their prizes. So that's the way it works, man. This is our second year doing it. I really hope you guys can be here. Really hope you can be part of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, if you see it across social media, please reshare it. We want to have a great crowd.
Joy says cucumbers and tomato too.
Okay. See now, tomatoes, Joy. I'm going to start.
Yet to get into.
I'm going to start this year, spring. They kind of make me nervous because I hear some people say, "Oh, it's so easy to grow tomatoes." Some people say, "Oh, it's so hard to grow tomatoes."
The last time we tried to grow tomatoes, we tried to grow it in that topsy-turvy.
Yeah, and the upside down plant and grow shit you see seen on TV. And it didn't work. But I would like to do some tomatoes. Matter of fact, we were just watching a video last night of some tomatoes that were like the size of baby pumpkins. I mean, they were freaking huge. I would like to do that. Now, I personally don't like tomatoes.
I do.
My wife does. My boys do. I don't like tomatoes. I like tomato sauce. Excuse me. I like pizza sauce. I like everything about tomatoes, but eating the tomato. I like salsa, and that's what I want to make. Salsa, we have chips and dip all the time. A fresh garden salsa with my own tomatoes, my own onions, my own
Scott says he'll be at the Bellamy Brothers concert.
Oh, sweet. That would be an awesome thing. Go out and be like, "Hey kids, let's go make some salsa." Go out to the garden and pick it. So I may be hitting you for some advice on the tomato scene once I start that. Because I know I want to do at least 2 or 3 varieties of them.
Joy says, upside down is BS. And then she put a crying, laughing emoji.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. Look, when you have no space to grow things and you want to grow
You'll
them,
try everything.
You'll try every damn gimmick on the market. That's why I'm telling you, growing in containers, to me, never seemed feasible until I started doing it. I used to my uncle worked at a fish place, right? And the fish would come in these big styrofoam cooler boxes. Well, they just threw them away. So he started bringing them home, and I started growing food out of them. And
Nailed It Outdoors says they have a big garden of 12 tomato plants.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. See, I want to learn how to do tomatoes next. But they can't be in the ground tomatoes. It has to be in a bucket. 5-gallon, 7-gallon.
Joy says 5-gallon bucket.
Huh?
Joy says 5-gallon bucket.
At Joy, all my plants
everything
are 5-gallon
we have
paint.
is in a 5-gallon
The $2
bucket.
paint buckets at Walmart. God bless them things. You drill a bunch of holes in the bottom, and it is the best pepper plant pot you could possibly ask for.
And it comes with a handle.
Yeah, and it's got a handle so you can pick it up and move it. Or in strawberries cases, instead of like what I did, I took the tomato basket and I put it in my strawberry plant, and I have everything growing up. You could take your we call them pickle buckets. You can take your pickle bucket handle and hang it from your overhang of your house and let it grow down. Another option for you. But yeah, everything I'm doing is 5-gallon pickle buckets, or like the carrots and the onions I'm going to do in bigger, longer, like totes.
Nailed It Outdoors says fabric pots.
No, I don't want to do the fabric pots. I get that, but I get why people do them, but I don't know. I don't like them. I need the hard pots where I live.
Joy says tomatoes love 5-gallon buckets.
Yeah. Yeah, and you get one of them tomato basket thingies like what I put around everything else, and it grows up the tomato basket, and that's the hopes. But yeah, like I said, the onion and carrots I'm gonna do in totes because they need depth. The garlic, I'm gonna just make myself a wooden shadow box, like 10 feet long, and garlic all the way down. And I think I really don't know what else to do after that because I just want to grow what we eat. I just want to grow what we need to subsidize the grocery store. Because I think if we grow something and we're not eating it, we're wasting it. And I don't want to do that because not only am I wasting the plant, but I'm wasting the time and the effort to grow it. So I'm really right now, what do we eat around the house? What do we have around the house that I can grow and not have to buy down the road? What can I show my kids to grow and not have to buy? Because y'all, I don't know if y'all been to the stores and the way things are going, and man, you got to have a plan. And part of my plan, like I said, everything that's come off my trees, if I could save the seeds, I'm saving the seeds. I already have like one whole package of cayenne pepper seeds, like with 1,000, 2,000 seeds. One package of those full. I'm working on my second package this year. So,
Scott says it takes 2 years for garlic.
2 years for garlic?
That's what he says.
Holy spicoli, Scott! Why you got to ruin my? You broke my heart, bro. I was looking at garlic next year. Yes, but yeah. Either way, that's why I want to grow a long box of it. So when I do get it, or maybe what I'll do is I'll break it down into, every 6 months I'll plant a section of it. That way I have rotating garlic throughout the year. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just build every 6 months a 10-foot section of garlic. I don't know. But we'll see. And it's one thing I know I really do need to bring to the channel is the outdoor, the gardening aspect of it, because my wife will tell you, I get up in the morning, first thing I do is go out in my garden. I go and I check my peppers. I go and I see how everybody's doing. What's ripened. What are my seeds? How big do my sprouts get? Because trust me, when you put a seed in there, from today to tomorrow, you have a sprout. Like, oh, look, it's sprouting. All right. Yay. I'm so excited. But
Joy says they're gonna do meat chickens. Whole chickens are $8. I can say though that chicken was the one cheap meat I was able to go to the store and buy today. I picked up it's probably not even cheap, but I paid $5 for 10 chicken legs today. Maybe 15. I don't know.
And believe me,
but
chickens
meat is expensive. I went to Sam's Club and it was like $50 for a pack of steak. I'm like, no. Why is it so expensive to eat red meat? It's horrible.
And the screwed up part of it was
cows are going through it too.
The Wagyu was cheaper than the Angus. Yeah, how the hell does that happen? Those are the days where you got to say, "Oh, I'm gonna jump on the Wagyu band, jump on me some Wagyu real quick," because hell, why not?
No, it's ridiculous. Meat it's getting incredible. $50 for Angus and $21 for Wagyu. I'll buy the Wagyu.
And here's food for thought for you guys too. Take this one or leave this one, but parents, grandparents, get your Christmas shopping done now. Now, don't wait until next month. It's going to be a train wreck for Christmas gifts. For Walmart is not doing layaway this year. They've stopped layaway. So for those of you like me that wanted to put some stuff on layaway, you can't do that. And they did away with it at a time when I think the people need it the most with everything that's going on in this world. But the supply chain has a huge kink in the hose right now, people. So what's on the shelf not be on the shelf in 2-3 weeks. I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to be one of those channels that doom and gloom and all this crap's going on and the world's falling apart. But doom and gloom and the world's falling. Yeah, doom and gloom and the world's falling apart, people. Be prepared. Boy Scout motto. Be prepared. Get your Christmas shopping done now. Worry about being broke now, and let the next 2 months ride out. Because when Christmas comes and if you're last minute like we usually are,
you're writing IOUs.
You're screwed. What do you tell your kid when? Oh well, what do you want me to tell you, Johnny? It wasn't on the shelf. Okay,
you're writing IOUs and saying, "I promise I'll get it after it goes on sale." Like after Christmas.
The really screwed up part of it is they're talking about the supply chain reopening after Christmas with all of the items marked down. So
Scott says, Joy and my daughter checked my garden every day. Had a cucumber weigh 4 pounds. Told them I could see it. Laugh out loud.
A 4-pound cucumber? Are you serious, dude? That's freaking awesome.
Joy says, yeah, nobody to put it on the shelf.
That's freaking awesome. See, now my grandmother, my Oma, she lived up here. She lived up in Chipley, which is in the Panhandle from where I'm.
Nailed it Outdoors says, go hunting and fishing.
Working on it, bro. Yeah, working on it.
We're getting
fishing,
there.
I got down. Fishing, we got no issues with.
Not necessarily catching anything, but we're practicing.
The hunting part I'm going to get to this year. But now my grandmother, this woman had award-winning vegetables. And I mean record-setting type tomatoes, pumpkins, whatever she grew. And she grew it all in cow poo. Like, you use soil, she used cow poo. Everything was grown in straight up cow poo. And it grew the biggest, baddest. I mean, I remember as a kid watching her can up the tomatoes. One tomato would be like this big.
We got some giant banana peppers out there. We got some long ones that are like questionably like I've never seen any banana pepper this long kind of thing.
Yeah, they're pretty neat. The one I took off today, I'm surprised, is like
as small as it is.
Yeah, it shrank to nothing. I mean, it was a huge pepper. That's why I was like, you know what? I should at least get some pepper out of this. But yeah, no, I might get like a teaspoon of what I'm looking at now. But I mean, again, it's enough for me to try it and see what it tastes like and see if it's something that I want to pursue, or, is it a flavor I'm going to use on anything, or am I better off just sticking with a fresh pepper? But that's
it in the freezer.
That's the fun of the whole thing of farming is, like when I make my first hot sauce, I don't know what the hell I'm going to be doing. I'm going to put this, and this into a blender, and we're going to hope for the best.
Tayo says he wishes you were out there. Deer hunting starts, deer season starts tomorrow there.
Well, good luck, bro.
He's out there till November.
I wish you all the best, my friend. But now, Coyote, I am going on a hunting trip in November with Mike from Challenging the Outdoors. We are going to be going into the Ocala National Forest for some deer. Whether or not I get one, we will see. If God wants me to have it, it's that time. But let me remind you guys one more time of the Halloween event, and go ahead and drop this on you real quick.
Join us Friday, October 29th, starting at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Live. Join me, the Crypt Keeper, Infantry Outdoors, and Mayhem Studios for the second annual Halloween costume contest. Wear your scariest. Wear your sexiest. Wear your creepiest costume for your chance to win prizes in our costume contest. That's Friday, October 29th, starting at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Dead. This is one live stream you'll die if you miss. Join me, the Crypt Keeper. Won't you?
twice. So don't forget to mark the calendar. Now, that ad right there, I put together like from yesterday to today. So that's like one day of putting it together. Wait till you guys see the finished product. I mean, it's freaking awesome. It really is. Basically, it's a scene to go with that whole audio that you heard.
Good luck, nailed it outdoors on your hunt tomorrow.
Yes, good luck on your hunt tomorrow, bro. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I hope you
bow
get
hunting for deer tomorrow.
Sweet. I have yet to do that. I want to do that too. I gotta get my bow fix. So, other than that, October 29th, after that, the only big thing I know of is we move closer to Thanksgiving. We'll have a big Thanksgiving show where, of course, we come on and we talk about what we're thankful for the year and those that we're thankful for. And then the next big one after that will be the Christmas special. So, as we move towards the holidays, you guys know it's the holiday time, the holiday vibes and all that stuff. And for me, this whole YouTube thing really has been a big family type thing. So I want to keep it that way. That's why I always call y'all family. Hey, family, how y'all doing? Outdoors family is always family attached because that's what I have developed and that's what I have liked about this channel and the people that I have brought together into this community. And that's what we want to keep doing moving forward. So, but yeah, I got my hunt coming. When are we going? November 13th, I think it is. The weekend of the 13th.
Have a good night, Miss Joy. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, Miss Joy, we're wrapping up ourselves too. Thank you so much. Like I said, I would love to pick your brain more when I get into of the tomatoes, if that's okay.
And Mr. Scott will be in touch.
Definitely. Scott, I want to make sure you're on my list of hot sauce people. When I do this year's harvest sauce blend, I want to send you a bottle and get your thoughts on it. This will be my first one. So don't murder me, but at the same time,
honesty is the key.
I'm not going to send you something I think is crap. All right. I think if I'm going to send it to you, if I send it to everybody, it's going to be one of them things where I think this is the bee's knees. All right. Because I have a very good palate. I'm a very good cook. And I think I can put a very good flavored.
We'll text you, Scott.
Yeah, but we'll definitely be in touch with you guys. So thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody hit the thumbs up button. For those watching on the replay, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Become part of the Infantry Outdoors family. We do this every Friday night from 10 p.m. to you guys say when. Each week we touch on a different topic, talk about different outdoor things. They might be disabled related. They might not be. Hey, we talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. And if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, remember you can always write to us at infantryoutdoors.com. Any comments, questions, concerns, any recipes. If you have a drink you want us to try in Drink of the Week, well, there you go. That's where you go to do it. And if you want to help out our program, one of the ways of doing it is via PayPal. Go to paypal.me/infantryoutdoors. All donations and advertisers get acknowledged in all of our broadcasts, live streams, and uploads. So there's the ways you can donate. Help us out today because everything goes right back into making this program. So I think I've said all I got to say. It's been a fun night with you guys. It's going to be wrap up time. Now, remember, next Friday, if you want to join us in the Drink of the Week, we will be staying on the Sam Adams, but it will be the Sam Adams Jacko. That's the drink for next week. So if you'd like to join me and BC in selecting and tasting that beer, grab you one. The whole sweater weather box has been great. We enjoyed it. Make sure you check out BC's beer reviews. He's doing big things. He's linked down below. He checks out at least 1 or 2 beers every week. He's on a live stream every week. He's on here every week. So show him the love, man. Go out there and boost his numbers. So with that said, guys, I think that's all we have. Anybody have anything they want to say? Drop it in the comments now before we wrap up. Next week's topic, I don't know what it will be because I'm kind of running out of topics. But we'll put it out there. We'll put it up there for you guys. You guys know the deal. Fridays from 10 p.m. to you guys say when each and every week. And let me just give a delay moment here for any topics. Everybody's saying goodnight.
Yep, everyone's just saying goodnight. Bobby says he loves the commercial.
Thanks, bro. Wait till you see the new one next week with the actual video footage and everything. It's going to be great. Or actually, if you guys follow me here. So when I post it to YouTube, you'll be notified. But you should like it. It's really good. I'm excited for it. Like I said, I was up till almost 2 a.m. last night working on it. As soon as I got home today, I was working on it more. Had Mayhem send me some files. And listen, we've got some stuff lined up for the 29th as well before you guys leave. We've got ghost stories that we're going to be running throughout the night as well. So you guys are really going to enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Hit the thumbs up button for us. Remember, when you see the Halloween event, what was up on the screen is what you're going to see. Share it out, please. We want a huge audience on the 29th. So with that said, me and the producer are out here. You guys have a wonderful night. I hope that you have an amazing day, an amazing weekend, and I hope that God richly blesses you and all that you do. Thank you so much for watching. As for me, I'm the Infantry, your favorite disabled DJ. I hope that this and all of my adventures inspire you to get outdoors. Until we meet again, my friends, y'all have a blessed week.
Join us Friday, October 29th, starting at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Live. Join me, the Crypt Keeper, Infantry Outdoors, and Mayhem Studios for the second annual Halloween costume contest. Wear your scariest. Wear your sexiest. Wear your creepiest costume for your chance to win prizes in our costume contest. That's Friday, October 29th, starting at 9 p.m. on YouTube and Facebook Dead. This is one live stream you'll die if you miss. Join me, the Crypt Keeper, won't you? Tonight's Infantry Outdoors live stream is brought to you in part by Silver Connections Group, full digital marketing agency. Improve your social media standings, boost your Google rankings, or get a website for yourself or your business. Contact them today at silverconnectionsmobile.com. Water purification products, pure water at your fingertips, fully licensed and insured. Get your products, service, and full installation. Shop today at waterpurificationproducts.com.
Bye.